In this video, we'll discuss about the Firestore database. Okay. So far, we completed the authentication. So using the authentication package, we create the user and we sign in the user, right? So now we can see in the authentication section under users, these are the users. So far, sign up to our account, our application. Clear? Now, but after authentication, what is our requirement is we need to list out the cars, right? We need to store the cars and we need to retrieve the cars. Okay, previously we implemented the API service. The backend REST APIs, the backend said they provide the API, get APIs and post APIs to their side. They maintain the database and the API call as per our request. But coming to the Firebase, ourselves need to create a database. Okay, so database structure and define the storage also where you want to store and they create a folders in the storage also. That is available in the Firebase. Okay, in the left side in the build under build, now we can see Firestore database is there, right? Firestore, click on the Firestore database. Here we need to enable the Firestore database. Real-time update, powerful query, and automatic scaling. Okay, Cloud Firestores. And now I'm going to create a database. Click on this. This is default ID. This is the location region where you want to check. Click on next. And now see, start production mode or test mode. Okay, test mode or production, whatever it is. Here, the allow read and write is there, right? Here we write uh, the permission rules, security rules. Okay, so based on the rules, we can access the data. Otherwise, it's difficult to access the data. Is not the database is not allowed to access the data. Clear? See, your data is open by default to enable quick setup. Okay, you must update your security rules within the 30 days. Now we can see now today is the 29th, right? What is the next date? 28, right? This will work. This will work only. We can without authentication also we can retrieve the write the data. Okay, if it's a production mode, okay, these are the false. Okay, who is authenticated the user? Who is authenticated the user? Then only they access the data. Okay, without authentication, it's not possible to access our data. That is these rules. Okay, and here there is a start in production mode, start in test mode. If you go into the test mode, enable this one within the 30 days. See here in the below, they are written everything. However, you must update your security rules within the 30 days. That rules is available here. You can see here. Clear? So here allow read and write if is true, right? Request time less than 28 days. Always true. Coming to the production mode is a false. Clear? If you put the true also it will work. Okay, if you true. So if you put the true as a database, we can access without security also. This is very important. Keep in mind. Okay, I will tell you that I will tell you that if you put the false, what will happen? If you put the true, what will happen? I will tell you later. Now it's clear. This is the rules of the database. Security rules. Security rule means we put the some security to our database. Without authentication, we are unable to access our data. Clear? Directly I will go to the production mode or test mode. Your my choice. I will put a test mode. Create. Now I'm creating the database in the Firestore. Created. My database is created. Now you can go here in the rules. You can modify anytime. You can rule your rules. Clear? Initially, if you want to okay, test mode, the date is next next year 28, right? 1 month. I can change here also rules. Anytime I can change as a admin. Clear? Now come to the data section. In the data section, here we define the our tables. Here our define the table. Here is not we are not define table is nothing but here collections. Okay, this is no SQL. This is collection. As per requirement, I am going to create a collections and relationship. Where is there is no relationship here? We have some queries. We can save the data in the format of the collection. Okay. As per our requirement, where is that? As per our requirement, you have to store the users data and users underscores. Okay, and the cars details and everything. Right. So click on start collection. Here is create the collection ID. Okay, let's cars list. Okay, cars is the our collection. Click on next, and what is the fields is required. Okay, we can create a fields also. Okay, for now without fields I will create a collection. Hope is clear. Without field I can create a collection. This fields I can upload, I can send from the mobile data. Okay, from the mobile. So instead of creating the fields, I can send the directly JSON to this collection. Clear? And next, another I want to create another collection. Users. Okay. The Firebase authentication, there is a users list is there. Apart from that, we'll maintain our users, we'll save some other information under the users. Clear? Next and save. Still now how many collections is there? Users and cars. And other one is bookings. Exactly. Next, bookings. Bookings. Next, favorites. Clear? So we can create a different collections here. Okay. So far we define the collections only. But we need to read the data from the mobile. Okay. First we need to submit the data. After that retrieve the data. Come to the home list. We'll retrieve the cars list. Okay, which collection? Cars. So I need to write a query from the mobile and retrieve the cars list from this collection. In this collection, I can write the data from the mobile. There is a form is there, right? Cars add name, brand. Already we implemented that one. Form data. That information we can send to server, the Firebase. Okay, clear? Till now is clear? No, we can do anything. Come to the bill, and other one is very important. Okay, the collections store the only data, not photo, not a image, not a audio file, video files. Those we can store in the storage. Okay, and upgrade a project. Okay, store and retrieve user generate files like image, audio, and video without server side code. Okay, to use storage, upgrade our project building plan. Oh, okay, upgrade plan. Wow. Okay, I need to set up the building, I think. Oh, okay. I will set up the storage later. It asking the building. For now, I will go with the Firestore database. So I collect the information from the user and I will save the user into the database. Okay. After sign up, we are saving the email. I want to save some information in the database in the users collection. Clear? So let's do that one. After successfully create the user, I will save that information, email and user and other information. If anything else, I will save in the users collection. Okay. So here we create the collections, right? Users and cars collection. And now that information will save in the database. For the user collection, for Firestore, if you want to use the Firestore database, again, I will use the one package, but I don't know what package I'm going to use. We have the document, right? Where is the document is available? Butterfire. Go to this website, Butterfire. In this website, we complete authentication, right? Okay, what is the next one? Firestore, right? This is the Firestore. And click on the PubDev, it's directly navigate to the website. Clear? And when click on the documentation, it directly it's open the documentation of the storage. Here will give the code. Or code is okay. They provide the code here. Make sure to initialize the Firebase. Already we done right. Firebase core already implemented. What is the second? Add dependency. On root your Flutter project, run the following command to install the plugin. Okay, we can get it from the here also package. Okay, the package is the pub.dev will available that package directly. If you click on the document, in the document itself only they'll give the all the commands here. Okay, second step, copy this, paste into the my project directory. Okay, cloud firestore. What is the purpose of cloud firestore? To store the data in the database, firestore database. And now next step, see here, if you want to store the data, previous for authentication we are using the Firestore right, auth package, right? Now this is Firestore database. Okay, Firebase Firestore. We'll get instance. From the instance, we'll retrieve the collection like this. We have the collection, right? Same collection we created with the users, right? We'll get the collection, and this is way of to add the collection, add the data inside the collection. The code is available here. After sign up, I will add the some user information into the database. Okay, let's go to the Firebase service. Let's create the one separate method for the added user data into the collection. Okay, the Firebase service. Let's create another method. Create another method. Future Firebase response model, right? And save the user information or so save the user data. Okay, here we'll pass the information. Okay, the data is it's coming like a map, right? User data. This auto generated code I will delete. Okay, save the user data. Okay, so how can you save the data? We have the collections, right? These collection, how will create a separate constant files for the endpoint. In this also we'll create a separate constant file for the collections also. Okay, let's go to this is a collection name. Users is a collection name, right? Go to the server constants. Let's delete everything here. Okay, base here and everything. Clear? Huh? Okay, string. 1 second. Constant string user collection name. This is user collection, right? This is user collection. Here we maintain all the collection names. We have the collection name, right? Users. We created in the database. That is the same name here. Okay. Now go to the Firebase options. Sorry. Go to the Firebase services. Where is the service? Firebase services are here. We'll try to add the data. We have this, right? copy this line and paste here. This is the reference of the collection. This is way of getting the references. Here in this place, server constants dot user collection. Clear? So here we get the collection path. Okay, what is the path here? This path. When I click on here, you will get a this path. The database path is there. You can see right? This path will get. What is the path? User slash. This is the path. Clear? Huh? It will get the path of the users. Right click on this. Sorry. This is the database. Clear? Huh? This is project data inside the users. This is ID. Okay, instead of getting this ID, we will retrieve from the Firestore, Firebase store. We have the collection. We have the collection object. In this collection object, we'll save the information. Clear? Huh? Okay. How can you save the information? We have this one. We have the documentation, right? Where is the documentation? Yeah, this is documentation. Here we have the JSON, right? Okay, let's add the try catch. In the try catch, we'll write users, right? Write users dot users as a dot, right? There is a one method called, what is that? Add. Inside that we'll pass the data. That's it. This is way of adding the data. How simply, right? We have the JSON. What kind of information you are going to say? We have the JSON. Username, password we didn't save. Name and email will save the data. That data we are passing from the there from the screen. Hmm? Okay. Or else we'll pass the payload here. Okay. Add simple and okay. Add, this is an object, right? And if it's saved or not, there is a then is there on change. We'll get a response back like this. Okay. If it's saved successfully register the user or saved the user, not registration, successfully add the user, right? Okay. Next, catch error, then catch error. Not required this catch, I think, right? This catch also not required, right? Clear? Huh? Okay. That is if a class. Now we have to return and then return and clear? Huh? Any doubts on it? User dot add, and if you add the user successfully and return this information, success true or else false. Clear? Huh? So here we need to identify one thing. If already that same email ID is there, okay, it's not accepted by, right? Okay, the same user email ID we not accept. After sign up only we are adding the data. If the sign up is success only, then we add data. Okay, no need to check the user email already is there in the user collection or not. Not required. Clear? Huh? Because of this data we are adding after the sign up. When the sign up happened, after successfully sign up the user, then only we'll call this method. Clear? Huh? Where need to call? In sign up view model, I need to call this method. Right? Save the user data. Where is the sign up repository? This is sign up repository, right? So we sign up data, and then after sign up, we need to save the user data, right? Save the user data. In implementation, we need to implement the that method. understanding the structure is difficult. After understanding, there's a very easy to write the code. Now you got it right. There is a one. There is we are put the some rules. Based on the rules, we are following that. Okay. Here, return, await to write, async, await, Firebase option dot save the user data. It's clear. When we need to call this method after sign up success, right? Sign up view model in the response write a condition. If response data is success, we are not writing anything on it. Okay. In the response, then only call await repository dot save the save save user data. So here we need to pass the payload. What kind of data you are going to save? Pass, we can save here. Okay, let me statically I am writing under here. Okay. Okay, I want to save the data. The sign up request model 2JSON is there, right? So using this 2JSON, I will write another method. But here not password is not required to save, right? Only we require the name and email. Okay. So I will create a payload here. Here, email. Let's say write like this. Okay. Clear? Huh? So password, not password, name. Okay. And here that information is after that we this is basic information. In the profile section, we can add a more data. Got it? Now we update the data there. Here we're adding the data. Now we can update the data. But in the user, I want to save the user ID also. Clear? Huh? User ID. Okay. So user ID, the response we are getting, right? Response. Let's okay. So here let's debug what kind of response we like. So directly user data is contained not a response. The data is contained differently. In the data, UOID is there, right? UID. That ID we need to save. So first after sign up to understand what kind of information we are getting. Okay. So now user, let's check that. I don't know. But sign in, you can see sign in view model, the sign in the sorry login view model. In the login model, the response I know what is the response user credential. But in the sign up also, I need to verify what is the class, which class is written from the class, what I required. I need to debug. After that only I will perform the add operation. Clear? Huh? So let's debug that. Go to the sign up view model. I put a debug point here. Okay. So here we got a response, right? So here let's debug. Where is our application? This one. Let me delete again. Okay. Let's delete the app. The simulator has internet, right? Okay. See, after after save the after successfully log into the account or sign up to the account, we call the save user. Here we are saving the user in the user collection. While saving the data, automatically the ID is created and save this information. We have the email and user ID. Name is not there. Okay, that name we can send from the. We have the name. We entered the name in the sign up, right? That name we can pass into the payload. Okay, where you are passing the data in the view model, you have the data, right? Sign up view model, we have the data in this place. Okay, model dot name. Clear? The model data is coming from the screen. Remaining information will collect it after sign up. We are able to save the data, right? Similar like that, we can save the data in the cars data in the cars collection also. Let's create a multiple data and try now. Clear? Let's go to the profile and log out. Go to the sign up. Let me try again. Okay, testing5 testing5 at gmail.com. 1 2 3 4 5 6. For example, if I try 1 to old, okay, what kind of error will come? We'll see. What is the issue? So, why I sign up with a weak password? That's why this error is display on the alert. Okay, let's change it to password 3456. And now click on the sign up and create user. User created successfully, and we'll save the data also. Now we can see in the collection now added, right? Now see, where is that? Clear? Testing5, right? Testing5 for gmail.com and user ID. Clear? So we successfully we saved the data in the database. Okay. So this video what we covered, after sign up, we save the data in the users collection in the Firestore database. Okay, next video we'll create a car, we'll create a form. Already we created the form. Fill all the information of car details. That data we saved into the Firebase in the cars collection.